What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new video. Today's video, we are going to be talking about the new leaks and also the new changes that came today for XDefiant and why I'm excited for Season 1. But before we do that, go ahead and go down in the link in the description and join my Discord if you guys want to know whenever I do drop a new video, or turn on the post notifications. Also, like the video if you guys like the video, and subscribe if you guys are new. Also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram if you guys want to. It's up to you. But let's go ahead and jump right on in to the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the first thing that I just want to talk about, the changes that they dropped into the game today for weapon leveling and why I think it's going to be a great change. Before we get into the leaks, I want the leaks to be the very end of the video because I want to focus more on what they changed today. First off, the update that they did today was primary weapon XP is now at 1500 instead of being at 3000, and secondary weapon XP is now at 500 instead of being 1000. They also brought back the kill confirmation sound. Somehow that got deleted out of the game in the last patch, but they brought that back. And then they also fixed a bug where people were getting stuck when they died while they were spamming melee. I don't know why you would be spamming melee, but they fixed that issue if you were having that issue. Now that is fixed. Okay, and so let me go ahead and just talk about why I think this is great and why I don't think that this really penalizes the people that grinded in the very beginning of the game, but why this change absolutely needed to happen. And let me go ahead and start off with, if this was at the very beginning of the game, if this is how fast you were to level up at the very beginning of the game would have gotten stale very, very quickly. So that's why I do think that the very beginning of the game did have to have as much XP gain as it did, because then it would make people not want to continue to play the game for as long as we have been. Because the preseason has kind of dragged on a little bit, and I have kind of found myself being a little bit bored, but I'm also excited to play the game every single day, so it's not like I'm really that bored of the game. It's more or less I'm bored because there's nothing to do in the game other than play the game. But I love the game, so I'm going to continue to play the game. With that being said, I did feel like the XP grind, when they updated it from 100 levels to 200 levels, was a little too much. And I did think that it was a little bit just like kind of a slap in the face to the people that can't play the game religiously and can't play the game every single hour of the day. So they changed that with this new update, and I think that's why this is a good update, and this is a very big W. Not only does it make your leveling better, and it makes more people want to come to the game because the game is a little bit easier to level up your weapons, and you can have more fun and just mindlessly play the game to level up your weapons now, but also it doesn't make the mastery grind feel like a just never-ending cycle of just getting kills and then going back to the lobby, getting kills, going back to the lobby, and not getting anything while you are grinding. Now, granted, there is more camos coming in Season 1 and, you know, all that type of stuff, but for right now, there really isn't anything there to grind for through those levels that you would normally have after you have all your attachments to then your mastery camos. So that's why I think this update is very big, very good change, and I will stand behind this update 100%. Now let's go ahead and talk about a couple things that are coming to the game that Mark Rubin has already said, but they're not necessarily in the game yet. Okay, and then real quick before we get into the leaks, I just want to talk about two things that I saw Mark respond to and I also saw Aces respond to, which are possibly going to be really good additions if they do bring them both to the game. One is more than likely going to be in the game. One is probably confirmed to be in the game from what I'm hearing from Aces. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the one that is more than likely going to be confirmed to be in the game, at least from this statement. The start of this conversation was a guy spawned in on Arena and there was a sticky grenade on the ground and he got blown up. Mark tweets at Aces saying, adding at Aces, is this an issue where the player is spawning with the sticky attached ? So then Aces responds back saying, looks like it's a separate case where Crispy just happened to spawn with a sticky on the ground. Worth noting for everyone reading, we are planning to eventually add some brief spawn protection from a lethal explosion / AoEs to eliminate this. And why is that going to be a good thing to come to the game? Because if you spawn in, you don't want to be blown up immediately from a grenade. And sometimes I have spawned into my next life and then got blown up because there was a teammate there and the guy that he was fighting threw a grenade there, but he killed him, but the grenade was still thrown, so then the grenade blows up on me as I spawn. So that is a slight little issue, but nothing too big. It happens in all FPSs. I'm not gonna complain or bitch or moaning and say that it needs to be completely removed or anything like that, but I'm just waiting to see what this all means. So are they gonna add in like a little protection, like 10 seconds, or is it going to be like 5 seconds, or is it going to be until you move? That type of stuff. We'll have to wait and see with that, but that is also a really good addition when they do bring it into the game. And the last thing I want to talk about before we get into the leaks is this. So Toxic Barbie says, will we ever be able to have voice chat to enemy team, ? And Mark responds back saying, very likely, just not sure when at the moment. It's on the list. Which means that there's a possibility that we will be able to talk to the enemy team, which then will give probably a little bit more toxicity in the game. We'll have to wait and see how they implement it and how it all works, but that is also a very good change if they do bring that to the game. But we'll have to wait and see if they do bring it to the game and how it all works when they do bring it to the game. The first leak I want to talk about is the Mastery camos. And I don't know how much I can share of this, but I do believe I can share at least the names of the Mastery camos. And we don't even know if these are actually confirmed names or if these are going to even be the names when it releases. So take this all with a grain of salt. The first leaked Mastery camo is called Titanium Violet. And it's got like a purplish, pinkish style mixed in together that kind of looks like gold and shiny and all that. So it looks really, really amazing, and I am excited to see what this gun or what this camo looks like in game, because it looks really good from the leak. But let's go ahead and move on to the second camo that was leaked. The second one is Titanium Azura, and this one looks more like a lightish blue kind of mixture to like a darker blue or like a teal. That looks also amazing. And then for the third one, it's called Titanium Prism, which is kind of just a mixture of both of the two first ones, the Violet and the Azura camos together, and they smacked them together and they made it into one Mastery camo, and that one also looks amazing. I can't wait to see all three of these in the game, but that is so far what we have for the leaked Mastery camos for Season 1. And also, they did leak the ranked rewards for XDefiant Season 1, and the skins for the characters and the camos for the weapons are all going to be based around paintball, like they had said in the past. It is a very cool style that they did put into the rewards for the ranked. Again, I'm probably not going to get these because I don't really like to play a lot of ranked. I'm more of a casual pub player that likes to just jump on and have fun. But these do look really good, and if you are someone that wants to grind ranked, these do look worth it to grind for ranked. And also in the leaks, we do also find out that the battle pass is going to be 90 tiers. They did say that there is a lot of cool skins in there, but they weren't going to post it because it's such a large file. So we'll have to wait and see what the battle pass brings to us. But I am excited for all the leaks that have came, and also I'm excited for Season 1. So if you guys did like the video, like it, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's me versus me. It's me versus me. I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting myself. It's me versus me. It's me versus me. I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting myself. Cause in a world of hustle and grind, where dreams are born and stars align, I'm chasing the paper. I'm on the